Hey everybody, my name's Silver and welcome back here on the channel. E3, I guess you can say, is finally done, and I know that you guys have probably seen the literal plethora of E3 reactions. If you have not, I might as well go ahead and put all of those in a playlist, and then leave that playlist on the cards and the end cards. Basically, somewhere in this video, you'll be able to watch those if you haven't already, but you're not here for that, okay? If you did watch my reaction of Astral Chain, the trailer, shout out to Nintendo's E3 conference, you know what I'm saying, that you know, that shit was absolutely fire, then you know that I'm hyped for this game, okay? We are actually here right now on, you know, Nintendo's page because they do have Astral Chain gameplay. This is part 1 from the Nintendo Treehouse Live, which was actually going on later today, or earlier today, but you know, your boy had work, and you know, this is literally where I'm getting ready to watch it. Whenever part 2 does come out, if there is a part 2, then we'll go ahead and watch that one as well. But it's 26 minutes, okay? So I hope you guys are ready. If you guys are, definitely make sure to hit that like button for your boys, as well as consider subscribing to the channel for more anime game related content. And without further ado, I want to see what this thing has in store for us, alright? Because I am mad hyped for this game.
Nintendo Treehouse Live 2019. My name is Roxanne, and I'm joined by my colleague Demetrius.
What's poppin' with you,
Mr.
Roxanne?
From Platinum Games,
and look at Astral Chain, bro. Look at that freaking. That has to be the title screen.
Switch, Astral Chain.
It literally
and,
has to be the title screen, bro. This is gonna be
Mr.
fire.
Tara, like to open with any opening remarks?
まず最初になんかお言葉とか。
はい、プラチナゲームズの田浦隆久と申します。今日はアストラルチェインをですね、初めて
I like how I'm sitting here like so focused, like I actually understand what he's saying, but it's totally fine though. Cause shout out to Mr. Translator right here next to us.
Platinum Games, and today is going to be the first time that we're going to be showing off play footage from the game. So please.
This is just regular gameplay footage from it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, good. So I get to jump into it? All right.
Oh, we going straight into
so
it?
what we're gonna do
Okay.
here is we got a special treat. We're going to show kind of the beginning of the game for you guys. So what you see here
Ooh.
is kind of the character sheet. You can select between a male or female.
Okay, let me go and turn this thing down so they're not like really like screaming in my ear, you know what I'm saying? But if you guys don't know, Astral Chain is basically made by the same people who have done NIER Automata, which is where, you know, like the resemblance comes from. Apparently a little bit of Bayonetta is in there as well, or at least by either the combat or like the creators in there. But what I see from this is NIER Automata, especially when you move the cursor and you can hear the tick, you know, like the little like ticks like noise with it. That's definitely from NIER. And you guys know how I feel about NIER. NIER was my game of the year for 2017. I'm pretty sure it's when it came out, but Breath of the Wild ended up winning that year. Astral Chain is gonna come out this year. I'm pretty sure August 30th. And when it does, that's my game of the year. Big facts. I love this thing. Wait a second, I just realized. Okay. I like the hair, but yo, my man got some lips on. He made a whole nigga. I'm here for it. If they actually have like an afro for the hair, then I'll definitely go and play like that. But if not, I mean, I'm totally fine with just rocking it like that. I know I don't really have the afro on me now, you know what I'm saying? But by the time August comes around, you know, my hair will definitely be up there. You know, I'm not gonna be like no afro send you, but I'm definitely gonna be there.
Mysterious matter, and there's essentially an attack from the other world, and that's how the game starts. The game is also set on a place called Ark as well.
Oh, that's good to know. So apparently, you know, the world gets invaded by a whole bunch of like other worlds.
Has a part that you can play as well that happens before this, so we'd like you to look forward to that as well.
Okay. Why are you zooming in on my man's face like that? God damn. Oh,
it's so good.
That transition hard. You're on a bike. Oh, I forgot because you're part of the police.
Actually, kind of like a chapter for those who are wondering.
Oh, I like this. You can move while you're on it too for the startup.
Actually, kind of more in a motorcycle chase.
Oh, that's so cold.
So we're going to see a lot of different styles of gameplay in this game. It's really, really, really great.
You can shoot too on the motorcycle?
No time whatsoever.
Okay.
I want this game.
Taking down these enemies. And then Sam, why don't you just kind of help describe it?
Is there a lock-on button for it? Because I see like the enemy has like their cursor above their head and whatnot, but I'm curious if there's a lock-on button. But then again, if there was, he probably would have hit it by now. You can hold the ZR button, the rapid fire, B is the evade button. Can you hit that B button real quick, my good sir? Oh! Asking you shall freaking receive!
So this actually is taking place just as the player is heading for the place where an incident has taken place. And to make the controls easier to understand for the player, they're set up kind of like a shooting game.
Ah.
アクションゲーム
Hey, okay!
始まっちゃうんでちょっと驚かれると思うんですけども、まあここでいろんな会話とかも展開して
So, if you guys didn't know, because I know I'm talking literally over the guys who are, you know, like talking and explaining the game, I can at least try and like catch you up to speed from what I do know. All of this right here is literally from the beginning of the game, and that was fire. I love that. So all what we're seeing right now is going to be like the 26 minutes from the very beginning of the game, from when you can make your character to your character on the motorcycle, and then going obviously, you know, to the rest of
starting the
you
game
know, the
with the
game.
shooting sequence. I think that just kind of highlights a lot of the gameplay variety that we're going to see in this game.
This is so nice.
Come on, get him. There we go.
Nice.
You know, I'm really glad, and I know that this is just a motorcycle scene. These cutscenes are fire. Oh, you get oh yeah. But I'm really glad that we're actually seeing gameplay from somebody who knows what he's doing in a video game.
Using what's called an X-Baton. It's a weapon that's actually going to transform into many different
An
styles
X-Baton.
that I can use. It's going to go back in my little holster there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Ah.
one, hot pursuit. There we go, an S.
All right.
Shout out to
one
the
thing
S
to
ring,
note,
big
too,
fella.
is
Yes,
that,
sir.
This game has different play styles. Right now, I'm set to standard play style, so you'll see that I got an S rank based on time. I'm a defensive driver, and I got run and gun. And
Okay.
I got some bonus medicine that I can use to heal. So what we're going to do now is we just wanted to show you kind of the intro. I was really happy to show this off. So what
Case
we're going to do
reported.
is actually jump
I like
to
that.
a little bit more in the
I was about
future
to say,
of
that
this
thing
game.
about to blow up.
We'll
Yes,
just go
sir.
play it up a little bit
Ooh,
later,
went
so
over
we'll
to the
actually
lane, too?
practice
What
something
the?
different. Okay.
Hey, yo!
That's the controller here.
Oh, he grabbed another controller.
Play. Okay. Then once I see that switch door, I'll be ready to start. There we go.
Oh
So
my
now You
goodness.
can see that I'm actually in the Neuron Police headquarters, I guess you would say.
So they're
right?
called the
Right
Neuron
here, I'm still the
Police.
same character design. So what I'm going to do now is I want to kind of get to show you guys the basic action. This
Oh,
game has
yeah.
a lot of depth to it. So
Oh,
what we're going to try to do
yeah.
is just kind of break this down for you guys a little bit at a time because there's so much to it.
I love
It's
the
super,
chain
super
that he
great.
has, but it makes
Yeah,
sense
and to
because, you know,
elaborate on what
Astral
Neuron is
Chain,
specifically,
you know?
Neuron is a special police task force whose members are equipped with legions. These are sentient
Correct.
weapons. We've shown a little bit in the trailers, but
Legions.
you do need legions to be able to defend against chimeras, who are the interdimensional
Correct.
invaders. They're sort of
Okay, so it's
Right.
your
Just
legions
to kind of
versus the
break it down
enemy,
real
which
quick,
is
if I tap
named chimeras.
ZL
Okay.
Here, you'll see that
Oh!
I bring up my legion. My legion is actually going to attack on its own.
I know a lot of people
but
were
if I
basically
hold
saying
down
this is
ZL,
like
I can
JoJo the
actually
video
move
game because they're
around
like
with the right
stands.
control stick. So it's going to allow
But-
me to finesse, have a greater finesse. Now you'll notice that there's a little energy bar down there. As that dissipates, it's the amount of time I have for my legion to be out. So when my legion is
Huh?
attacking, I can actually tap the ZR button and get into my own form of attacks. Now this is just kind of the basics. So what I'm going to do here is
Oh.
go into some training with Jin. It's kind of like my first real assignment after I got my legion. I'm just kind of
That's
fast here, so I'm just going
nice.
to explain. Jim wants me to train.
This
It's
is
going to get
nice.
what's called a Legatus unit. It's kind of what you see right there, house in the back. Everyone that has a legion needs to have this unit strapped to the back. It's like a casing, I guess you would say. It's also going to grant me use to the
Okay.
iris. That's why you see my character's eyes light up.
Looks like it fits.
All right, it does fit. So I'm now going to go back.
Legatus Cradle.
Yeah.
Wait, big fella. I
Used
like
to
to
be
read
iris,
some
that's
things,
why
you know
you
what
see
I'm
my
saying?
character's
I'm
eyes
sitting here
light
getting a
up.
little bit too ecstatic, too hype
Now,
for it.
it does fit. So
What is this? Legatus Cradle. Worn on the back by Neuron officers, it houses the Legatus,
So I'm
which
now going
is,
to go
you know, the
back.
thing on the back. And the iris, a mixed reality system that overlays information in real time. When I'm pretty sure the iris was when, you know, his blue eyes lit up. I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
back.
That's your Legatus.
Okay, Legatus Cradle. Legatus Cradle, excuse me.
All right.
I'm gonna skip to this. Now I'm
Huh.
gonna go train over here, so I'm gonna press close this out. And kind
Oh!
of just start with this iris right here.
Okay.
Yeah, and a little bit more about the iris.
This
The
is
iris
so
like an augmented
nice.
reality layer on top of the environment that will highlight special items, and it has other uses that we'll see a little bit later.
Mhm.
Training program.
So what I'm gonna do now is hop into a training program real quick, just to kind
That
of show you
is
guys some
so
basic action on fight,
nice.
some chimeras, the humanoid form. And why don't we ask Taro-san about kind of just the creation of legions?
Oh, about to say, I definitely want to listen to this one, big fella. But real quick though, while you know homies are talking in Japanese, I do want to say that if you guys have seen World Trigger, shout out to the boy F for putting me on. But this whole story low-key reminds me of World Trigger, how you are in part of a police force and you are getting attacked by otherworldly beings. You got to use what you can, which is basically their old weapons to fight against them.
Controlled two different characters at the same time, but the enemies have this like very extreme power.
That gameplay is going to be so freaking different. Jeez.
Yeah, we wanted to elaborate.
And the dodge is the same as NIER.
And made use of it.
Oh, that's hard. Oh, he threw him too. Yo,
And the enemies,
you can
they're known
trap
as
them with the
chimeras,
chain.
but, among the legions, there are legions that will show up that look a lot.
But
like
it breaks
the
your
chimeras in
your
space.
bar if you do that. Okay.
So taking a look at some of the stuff that Demetrius is getting
Hard,
into here,
hard.
you can see he's using that feature where you can control your legion to wrap them up and bind them, and that'll hold them for a few moments where you can get in some good attacks. Just
That's
like this.
crazy, and it completely stops the freaking
Switch freely
attack.
back and forth between what's a small baton and what's also going to be called the blaster. All right, I'll just keep playing this. I gotta stop. Oops, I don't want to pull the iris. My bad. Let me stop real quick. Training menu. All right,
I was
you
about to
want
say,
some
you look
quick
like he was trying to
training?
stop it the whole free time.
Yes,
but
I have it enough.
I
That's
like
enough for
this,
now.
bruh.
That'll do for today.
I like
And
that. This
again,
game
that's
is
just the
mad
basics. There's gonna be a
technical if you
lot more
think about
options
it.
that we'll show
And then you
later
get
on.
the EXP for it as well to keep on training. I like that.
今やってもらってたトレーニングとかはこの警察署でいつでもできるようになっているので操作が難しいなと思う方はいろんなトレーニング用意しているのでぜひここで練習してもらいたいなと思います。
Oh, I
So the training
forgot
that
that
you
your
just saw is
character,
one of
the
many
guy
that
and the
are
girl are
actually
brothers and
available to use
sisters.
at the
So
police
I'm guessing
station.
they're
For
gonna appear a
anyone who
lot in the
feels that they
cutscenes.
haven't gotten used to the controls yet or they want to practice more, there are lots of those specifically for those types of people. So we'd like them to make use of it.
Oh, this
他にも
game
なん
is
か
so
服を着替
freaking
えたり
nice,
と
bruh.
かショップを利用したり
Oh
とか
my
いろんなこと
goodness.
がこの拠点の中にはあるので
Bathroom,
そのあたりも
over
楽しめるんじゃない
here.
かなと思います。
Looks like a
Besides
mission
that, there's
briefing.
also places where you can change your clothes and buy goods as well. So we'd like people to
Crazy enough,
check
they
out
do
those
have to
stores
skip the
and go,
cutscenes,
those
but I'm
other
totally
features
fine
we'll
with it,
have at the
dog,
time.
because they're skipping cutscenes, and it's 26
so.
minutes of gameplay, big fella. Like, come
I
on.
gotta say, us all at the office have been kind of gushing over this game.
Oh, yeah.
Especially us as the action fans, we really, really love this game. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna
Oh
go
my
and
goodness.
kind of go out on our first real mission using
Oh
Legion.
my
So I'm gonna go to
goodness,
this
bruh.
heliport here, meet Max. I'm gonna skip this first little cutscene, then I'll let the rest play so you guys can get a sense of the game world. So I'm gonna skip
Never
this one.
mind.
And
Okay.
the police headquarters is
Go
really
ahead,
cool,
skip that
like
first couple
Kawasami
cutscenes. Let the
was
shit
saying.
play, big fella.
There are areas of the police headquarters where you can do training, but you can also go to customize your character.
I like that.
to,
I like that
purchase
send-off
goods
screen.
And those sorts of things.
I
So
like
it's like
this.
an open environment, and the music in there is rad.
Oh, yeah.
Searching level.
Great, great music.
I understand
Oh,
that's like
this
the
is
loading
going to
bar,
be
but what is it
Another
searching
cutscene
for?
coming up here. So
And the
let's let
screen
this play
gets
out.
better. Ooh.
We're
Zone
taking a look at
36
that
Grand
city
Avenue
environment
Bridge
here.
collapse site.
Very futuristic.
ここが今回発生した事件を解決する
Bruh.
ためにやってきた場所でさっきトレーニングルームであったアイリスっていう3D ホログラムを見る機能を使って最
What,
初
you
に
gonna
操
jump
作を
off?
開始します
Damn!
So this is the
Damn!
first time that you're going to be able to use.
You got it like that,
what
big
is called the
fella?
iris, which you guys
Do
mentioned.
you got it
before,
like that too,
to be able
homegirl?
to solve an incident that
What about-
occurred before you arrived.
Wait a second, where's the MC? At the back.
そういった 3D ホロ
Of
グラムの
course.
表現とか
I like
そういっ
this.
た部分っていう
He
のが
said, "Dual disc on."
特徴的なグラフィックになってます
Oh no.
And I think that that's these kinds of like science fiction.
So you
type
got the
elements
regular
are
police as well.
Very
I don't know if they're part of the same force though. They didn't
exclusive
look like it.
to Astral Chain.
Listen up.
Sounds good to
We got
me.
nothing to go on right now except that our perp is probably a chimera.
Okay.
Okay.
If it is, we need to know as much as we can before we engage.
All right.
Time to look for clues.
So we're going to look for clues, and starting with right here. You're to see right there is a little bit of red matter. We're going to actually use our iris to start kind of using all this investigation sequences.
Oh.
First, let's see if the security cameras caught anything useful.
Okay. We're going to use
Security
this, so
cameras.
I'm going to go and use my iris.
Your iris.
Yeah,
You
so
can
what you're
literally
seeing
see
is a
what happened. Is this like a
holographic
Batman
layout
Arkham
of,
game, bro?
what the security
What?
cameras captured, what happened before your arrival here.
Yeah, so I'm getting a look at everything. You'll see that there's a lot of different clues. I can see the falling debris. But this
That's
right here is going to
crazy. Is this
grab
a
the most
Telltale?
detail or most interest. So I'm going to start with this.
We call that red matter. Solid
Red matter?
corruption. It's all around us, and thanks to the Legion, now you can see it.
All right.
The Legion can clean it up for you. Go on, try it out.
Okay. So what I'm
Really?
going to do now is, like the captain said there, I'm going to actually tap the ZR button, have my Legion, hold it down, and then move it around to clean up this.
Oh.
What do we have here?
It's going to be a handprint.
Between the size and the red matter, I think we can say this isn't a human handprint.
I can say that
Of
as well.
course. That is a handprint. I didn't see it until
All right, so
now.
giant hands. And you're going to see here is what is we have that first police note. So something we want to keep in mind when we're actually
So
trying to
you're
solve
investigating,
this
and I'm pretty
mystery.
sure that's
It's
how this game
investigation.
might work. Is when
I
you
believe that's just
investigate
part
what
of
you
the game
get,
because
you
it
know,
highlights
you
the
fight
ins
your
and
little
outs
enemies,
just
but
for the
I'm pretty sure
battle
afterwards is
of
when,
the
you know,
game.
Mr.
I
Big Boss
believe
comes
it's
in, and
under
that's what you
investigations,
ended up
the
being investigating this
exploratory
entire
elements,
time.
So it's very balanced in how you use legions going forward.
And we were talking about red matter just now, and I was wondering if Taro-san would like to talk to us a little about the general detective gameplay elements, but also go into
Oh
a little
my
bit more
goodness,
detail about
bruh.
red matter.
今ちょうどそのレッドマターの話が出ましたけれども、
はい
レッドマターの由来とかアクションゲームにはめったにないこの
So was red matter blood?
それについてお話し
Oh, those dead bodies?
そうですね
Ooh,
ま
that's
ずレッド
gotta
マターに
suck,
関して
bro.
は
Alright.
最初にお伝えした通りこの地球が異世界によって汚染されているっていう表現を表すためにいろんな場所
And
に
then I see the
地球が見られている
progress bar for your investigation. That's cool.
Just as I said before, the world is under attack and being polluted by this mysterious force, and the
Right.
red matter is located in different areas to show that the world is actually under attack.
でそれ
Oh,
をレギオンを使って先ほどのように除去することができ
So
るん
it's
ですけ
not
ど
blood then.
それがアクションゲームとしてはマリオのコインを集めるような遊びになっていたりします
And actually, you can use your legion to steer it around and clean up the red matter. that's
First things
scattered
first, do
around,
y'all
and that
see like the
becomes
ground
kind of
moving
using Mario
below
to collect
the
coins.
Legion? That's number one I wanted to point out. That's cold. Number two, you're listening to what other people are saying through your Legion. 100% complete. Big boss time, baby. Let's go.
Every bit of red matter there is to clean up. But so what
That's
Demetrius is doing here
crazy.
is he sent out his legion to kind of spy and listen in on this conversation, and that brings up an important point about legion that I don't know that we've touched on just yet. Is the legion as a member of Neuron, you're special. You can see the legion, and you can see the chimeras, and
So
all the
not many
regular
people
folks
can
that
see
aren't
them
part
then.
of this special task force cannot see that. So that, that when that legion was
Oh.
spying on those guys, they didn't know it was there.
Correct.
And I'm guessing they couldn't
Okay.
see the ground
So
moving
we
too,
get-
because
and
if
with
they
that,
were,
we
then you
gather
know,
3 police
hey, bro,
notes.
the ground moving right there.
And
No,
now
no,
we're
you know, it's
putting
not.
it all
I just
together.
dropped, you know, I just dropped a
Well,
pencil.
what can you tell me about the physical
Like, come on.
characteristics of the chimera that caused this mess? Well, it has giant hands, obviously.
Seems to.
I know you saw that great big handprint.
All right, so big handprint.
The Chimera come here.
All right, so
We have a better
why did the chimera come here? Sam?
Probably to drag someone through the gate.
All right.
Okay.
Excellent choice.
And then if you get it right, then your XP gets
We've been through
boosted.
this before.
We're no rookies.
Yeah.
Now comes the hard part.
Okay.
There's no doubt we're dealing with a
All
Chimera.
right, so we know essentially what the captain is breaking it down over is we know that something serious is happening. This giant hand means that something's threatening this area, and it's going to be up to us to kind of look for this
Right.
creature, this
This
chimera.
is so
We don't know what it looks
freaking
like, we don't know
nice.
what it could be, but we're going to hunt down its tracks and kind of get through that. And so here's another use of our Legion and how we're going to do it. I got good listener.
You got good listener,
Oh, I'm just
informant,
dropping
then you
S's.
got the
Okay,
medicine
yeah,
mini
perfect.
again.
Nice
I'm
work.
like, where is this going? Okay, so right here, I'm going to bring out my Legion once again, and I'm going to find tracks, and I'm going to use it to essentially...
Ooh,
There we go.
that is
今見ても
beautiful.
らってるみたいにレギオンを使えば敵の
The trailer did not do this game justice, bruh. And that trailer did some good things.
ことができるようになっています
So just like you did right now, and like people saw, you can actually use your legions to pick up on the trails that are left behind by enemy chimeras and follow them.
それを追っていくことで
Oh my goodness, bruh.
つくこともあればまた
And I see that you can
別のものに
only
たどり着いたり
move your
そういったと
legion
ころも
damn near, you know, as long as your chain is.
And
But
there
I'm
are-
curious if
all over
it's
the game, there
possible
are
to
places where
extend
you
your
follow
chain.
these tracks and you may wind up at the enemy that left the tracks, or you may wind up at something completely different.
Right.
Oh, before that though, hold on. Let's just
Okay,
take a
look at
quick
that
moment.
slide.
I gotta use the restroom.
レストルーム
You can use the bathroom in the game, bro. That's crazy.
Right?
Did I
Is
read
that
that
in the
right? It
future?
said it was an automated toilet.
これはステージに
Surprisingly,
隠
clean
され
scrap
て
of
る
tarp
ので
useful in a
こういった
pinch.
ものを見つけると後々
If
い
you
いこと
say
が
so.
あったりするような隠し要素が他にも
I like
レイヤー
that.
にもたくさんあります
I
So the
like
toilet that you
that.
just saw is hidden in every
And
stage.
you call
There's a
back your
different
legion, you
toilet.
slide again.
And,
Okay.
if you-
I'm getting
they're
used to
an
this.
Element, and if you find them all, then something good will happen.
That's
Look at the
amazing.
EXP that you're getting just for picking stuff
事
up.
件解決のためにまっすぐ進むもいいんですけどあえて寄り道してもらったらいろんな発見があったりするのでそこも楽しんでもらいたいです
And you can just
I
fly
wonder
straight ahead and
if
go
you
straight to
move
solve whatever the
like
case
around the
is that
car,
you're on,
but you don't bring your
or you
legion
can
with you, and your
explore.
legion goes like
You know,
around the
the
car
game
the other
is-
way.
is
Will it
made
get
with
chained
lots of,
up? You
places
know,
to explore
like the
and
car I'm talking about.
Yeah, if you explore these
What the
environments,
hell?
there's lots of different things you can find, namely a red matter to clean up, which there's a percentage
Yo!
that appears on the screen
Monkey
when you clean up
man!
red matter. And I invite everyone to try and get 100%.
I didn't even know what the hell his name was because I didn't even try and say that one.
You missed something.
Yeah.
Red case out the gate
All right,
defeats
let
the
me try to
Chimera.
concentrate.
That's a
Yeah,
huge
yeah,
nigga,
Yeah,
bro.
so we've got a giant gorilla-looking chimera here.
That is a
Gotta get
huge
in this. What I'm gonna
chain
try to
dump.
do is actually
Okay,
move to the
do your
back
little
so I can
damage while
start
you
getting
can while
some
he's
crits.
stunned,
Yeah,
but
you
it breaks
can
your
see the
chain.
damage numbers. All
So
of
these
the
guys can
damage
break the
numbers
chain.
are
Makes
doing
sense.
A normal amount of damage. But if you attack the enemy from behind, you'll get those critical attacks. And those are indicated
Oh.
by the yellow damage
No, you
numbers.
Okay, look at the dodge, big fella. I like that.
まあ今プレイヤーキャラクターは銃を撃ってるんですけれども
Ah, so I'm
銃以
guessing
外
that
にも
marker right there is the
他にも
lock-on
2種類
button.
の武器がありまして
I think
まあ
he
合
got
計
hit
3
right
種類
there.
あとレギオンは5種類あるので 3×5 の組み合わせでいろ
Oh
んな
my
戦い方が
goodness.
楽しめるようになってます
Bria
So what you can see
Rios,
right now is Demetrius
C4.
says his player is using the gun mode of the X-Baton, and the X-Baton has
Red
3
shift.
different modes.
Yo!
And as far as the number of legions is
Did
concerned,
he
you have 5
turn?
different legions, so 5 times 3. You have
Okay,
that many,
yeah, these niggas are
different
dangerous, bro. If they can
playstyles
use
you
something
can
like
combine
that, Redshift
with, weapons and legions.
switches
ここまだ序盤なんで
your
あんまり
quote-unquote
多くないんです
allies
けど
to
も
enemies,
ど
but
んどん
it's not just any allies, it's those who can't see any
進めていくと
legions,
This
you
is still
know?
the beginning of the game, so Demetrius doesn't have that much to choose from, but as you progress through the game, you get access to more things to use.
So I'm guessing
wow.
general
He's taking
combat's
it
gonna
down
try
on
and be with your
AJs,
legion,
and
but you're gonna have to
then
try and
gets
switch it
the
up.
kills.
I like that wheel. I really do. I really do.
あと今こう警察官が
I wonder if he could have jumped in the air and started attacking it with this legion. You know, like you know how hard that would be,
キ
bro.
メラの影響によって人間が変異
You
して
can
しま
really
って
play
い
a
る状態です
distance fight.
And you may have seen right now
Oh
on
my
the combat
goodness,
field
bro.
that one of the police officers actually transformed into an enemy, and this is actually due to the influence of the
Big fella, I'm gonna
Chimera,
need you to start
or
dodging,
due to
no
the
cap.
influence of
Even though I
the
do
red
like how the
matter
screen
that's
is doing
polluting
like
the world.
yeah, or doing that. My bad, because it did that in NIER too. Where like the screen starts to go black and white, and you feel the damage, and character moves just like a little bit slower, you know.
この辺りがシナリオにも深く絡んできます
And because the player is connected with the Legion, their resistance to red matter is actually stronger, and also they're able to fight on equal levels with the Chimera. And this
Okay,
is actually going to
makes
play a bigger
sense.
part in the story as it goes on.
That's right.
And there you go.
Oh, I love that. Like, kung fu
Easy money.
action film,
Faulty
three-cut
footwork,
that you
medicine
get.
master,
See?
chain binding,
See, I cheesed
backstab.
it. I was getting S's, and then I get to the boss.
You got the C rank though.
I do better than that. Ah,
Not bad. You gotta be a real
There is
good
an
fella at
option
this
to,
game.
replay any previous files you've completed, so
You
Yeah.
can try and
see,
improve
next
your
time,
rank. Yeah.
Shawty bad as shit,
I
big
got
fella. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Chin here. Do you copy? It sounds like a gate just opened up not far from you two.
okay.
And they're talking about gates too. Yeah, that shit
Essentially what
reminds me
you're
of
seeing
World
here
Trigger.
is that
A
actually
lot.
wasn't the Chimera that we were looking for. It wasn't just quite the one. We still know there's something out there was still with giant hands, and that was coming to that gate. So
Right.
what we're gonna
Huh?
do here is just kind of keep investigating.
That's not the
Right
one.
in front of us, we're gonna see that there's a small little rift. So what I'm gonna do here.
You can
I'm
destroy
gonna
some
use
gates by
my
warping.
Legion to actually take care of it.
He chained it and
go.
it just
Get rid of
destroyed it.
that.
Okay.
And I'm just.
Are you out of medicine?
I am out of medicine.
Damn.
It's okay. We can
So his
get
health
this.
is low, so that's why the screen is a
screen is
little bit
flashing.
Yeah, that's
affected.
why. I'm
I
wounded.
love that.
But I
Talk
really
about
like
the
this
freaking
attention to
aesthetics
detail.
of
It
the
actually
game,
reminds
bro.
me
This
of
shit is
NIER
beautiful.
Automata,
Yeah.
which had a similar effect. when
Okay.
your health is low.
You
Okay,
safely
so
subdued
now
benevolent
you can
civilians
see,
by wrapping
two
them.
people
in a
being a
chain.
little bit rowdy, so I'm just gonna subdue them.
Yeah, just because you're a member of the Neuron
Ah,
Central Task Force,
that's
that doesn't
it?
mean
You
get
just
out of
wrap
doing
them
regular
around?
police work.
Correct.
Oh my goodness, bruh.
Let's see if I can find some medicine off. I think there's a chest, so I can get rid of that.
I thought he was talking about
here.
taking the medicine from them. I was like, so now you're just stealing their shit?
There you go.
Oh no.
There we go.
That's a large medicine. I like
Okay.
that.
Now let's continue on. You can see I still see this path here.
The trail ends at that wall.
The trail ends, but we're gonna keep continuing on.
Okay.
I'm gonna clean up as much as I can.
Thank you.
Look at the exploration, bruh. This
Right,
game
and
forces
it's
you to
usually
explore
speed
kind of
up
like
ladder. We
NIER
can see the
did.
limiter
If you
phase, which
guys
is what
really
blue gauge
didn't
that
get it,
can
I
have
will
a
probably
longer
start
vision. You can
comparing
see
this
on
game
the
a lot
field,
to NIER
that
since, you
goes
know.
up. And he's also getting duty points.
That's
which
what
is
it is to me.
indicated by that logo on the top left.
Who are you fighting?
Kind of looks like a flower. to me.
Oh, you trying to... You need a chain, big fella.
I don't think a
you
gun's
need a
gonna work
legion.
there.
Yeah, so once again, even though this is a fellow police officer,
So I
She
wonder,
can't
do
see
you
the
move your
Legion.
character with the left stick and the Legion with the right stick?
so she's a
Hence
little
that.
surprised.
Oh, yeah. You move the Legion with the ZL
Alright, so
or
we're
the
gonna go
or the
around this
ZL in the
corner
right stick,
here.
and then your character with the left. Ooh, that's gonna be fucking hard. Ugh. I can feel my hands.
Oh, I got bowled
Yo!
over.
You can't just snatch
People
nobody
standing-
like
people
that,
standing
bruh.
I know. I was trying to set up the drama.
Oh, so he's warping. That's where the
Alright,
gates come
snatched.
from.
So
Yeah,
we
this-
wanted to kind of end like right here. I think that's where we're gonna have
Huh?
for today.
Right.
But I'm sure that maybe Tara-san would have some notes to say
What?
at the end of this.
Yeah.
That's
何か
it.
最後にお言葉とかありますでしょうか
Oh
そう
no.
ですね
Oh, I got so freaking happy, bro. Oh man, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. I got so freaking into this game, bro. I literally felt like I was playing myself. Hopefully you guys do enjoy Astral Chain. If not, then hopefully seeing my reaction and seeing, you know, how I feel about the game and even watching, you know, the gameplay part 1, and when it does come out in video format, part 2 as well, will definitely be here on the channel. I hope you guys do enjoy, like always. You know, if you did, definitely make sure to hit that like button for your boys, as well as consider subscribing to the channel for more anime game related content. We're going to be talking a lot about Astral Chain here on the channel. I promise you guys that, because this game will be my game of the year. I don't care, okay? I do not care for what game came out, and I said it was going to be game of the year. We don't talk about Kingdom Hearts 3 anymore, okay? We really don't. We really don't. We really don't. All right? Astral Chain is here, or at least it will be on August 30th. But either way, though, I'm a dip. Again, like always, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe if you did. I'm a dip, though. Bye-bye.
Work your butt off.